Hey guys, this is Risk here, and I am here to talk about all of the changes that I have seen over the last few months that people are suggesting for co-op in StarCraft 2. My name is Risk SC. Thank you for watching, and let's begin. So the first thing that players have been wanting is tangible rewards for bonus objectives in-game. Currently, when you complete a bonus objective in a co-op mission, there really isn't much significance except knowing that you're going to be getting bonus XP after the game. So one thing players are suggesting is a mineral Vespian cash drop after a bonus objective is complete, temporary boost to upgrade to all of your researches, maybe a small short-term shield given to all units, or a reduced cooldown on universal and heroic abilities temporarily. The idea with all of these suggestions that are going to be coming is giving players incentives. If you want someone to complete, come back and keep doing something over and over again, you have to give them a good reason to. There are multiple types of players. They're going to be the types of players that could grind literally all day, and there's also the players that are here for enjoyment. This is one of those quality changes that would kind of help bring significance to anyone playing co-op. You want to feel that that satisfaction when you complete that achievement in game, when you do that bonus objective, when you go out of the way to do that. Our next biggest one that I have read over and over again is a random commander option. Some people love the mystery of a random commander, and I would say along with this, why not give them a little bit of extra XP if you are daring enough to do so. This one's a pretty simple change. Some people just can't make up their mind what hero they want to play or commander they want to play, and they just really want to, when they click that Q button, they want to be surprised. There is not a huge amount of players on ladder that play random, but I think this would be a really good addition. I don't know how difficult it would be, but for Blizzard to implement this, but I still think this would be a very reasonable and good idea to add in, just like the first change. The third one is a leaderboard similar to Diablo 3. Now, the next few changes are a little bit of reaches. If this doesn't get implemented, I totally understand. But the idea for a leaderboard is to keep track of successful brutal runs. You'd keep track of XP gathered, keep track of damage done, keep track of successful mutator runs. This is something that a leaderboard is just great for those people who, like I said, love grinding, because there's going to be a group of players very soon that reach the max level of mastery, and they're not really going to have any incentive to play except to beat the mutator once a week. So the idea is we give them more incentives, more reasons to keep playing. And if co-op is as big as a group as Blizzard is describing, you want to have kind of that top tier group of people who are a part of it to really keep being inspired to play and keep on improving. And it's just fun in general. Stats are fun, players love it. And if this doesn't get put in, that's totally fine. I understand. I just think that it would be a great idea, and so did quite a few other people in the co-op community. Next, sorry for the huge text wall, but this one's important, is be less afraid to add new maps from campaign. In Wings of Liberty, the evacuation, the one where you escort several convoys to the evacuation point, I think that one would be an absolutely excellent addition. It's very difficult. You have to be protecting a line through the middle of enemy territory. It was a very cool campaign map in general. The next one is the Maw of the Void, a Sinister's Turn, Welcome to the Jungle, which is the capture 7 canisters of Terrazine gas, don't let the Protoss seal off 7 altars. Heart of the Swarm, you have Harvest of Screams, Waking the Ancient, Hand of Darkness, and in Legacy of the Void you have Sky Shield, Steps of the Right, and Salvation. I will give you a second to read any of those that you'd be interested in reading. In general, the co-op community that I've talked to have all agreed that these would all be excellent additions to the co-op map pool, and in general would not be that hard to implement. I mean, I know there's a certain level of polish that has to be put on every map. There's a certain amount of balance, a certain amount of testing, but Blizzard, I would just appeal to you that these would all be super cool additions, super fun additions, and just be a little bit less afraid to put maps out there. I know you have a certain standard, but it is fun. The more maps there are, the more variety you can give the players, the more exciting it is to queue up and play, press that play button for co-op. So next one is prestige and awards. Who doesn't like awards? So the idea is offer the ability once you get to a max mastery to reset your mastery back to level 1. As a result of this, you would get a star every time you prestige all the way up to level 5. Those stars would probably only appear on the co-op loading screen and on your profile screen. And maybe with this prestige, you'd give away special co-op decals, maybe portraits. Some people would be like, why in the world would you have a prestige system in StarCraft 2? The thing is that there are going to be players that want to grind. They want to keep playing. And like I was saying earlier, you're going to have a group that reaches max level of mastery, and they're not going to have much incentives. Adding this in is great just for anyone. It's an appeal to keep playing the game, to keep going further, and it's not like you're going to be gaining some unfair advantage from it, and it's not like those who are prestige are going to be looking down on those who haven't prestige. It's just a small thing that you add to the loading screen, a small recognition that, hey, player, you put a lot of effort in, and you deserve some sort of reward that you can build towards. Once again, type of thing, if it's not added, I would totally understand. Next thing is, this is my personal request, and this is the last one. I mean, I've talked to a few other players like this, but I believe what would be super cool is if Blizzard added an impossible challenge once a month. It would be almost literally impossible. Like, so hard that maybe no one beats it. That hard. It would be equivalent of Inferno on Diablo before anyone defeated it. It would be that thing that players reach for, that the hardcore group really reaches for, and that the entire community kind of gets to watch and be entertained by how impossible it is. So I think an impossible mode would be really, really cool. And you could maybe even go as far as to say that maybe there isn't an XP reward for completing it. Maybe it is just the satisfaction of knowing that you defeated the hardest challenge once a month. Because I understand Blizzard doesn't want to alienate the lower group of players, your more common player who only logs in once or twice a day. I understand that. But the general theme of this entire slideshow and these requests is give players incentives, give players variety, and Blizzard, we will keep coming back playing again and again because we love co-op. If you keep doing these small things, if you keep giving us a reason to play, I just cannot wait to see where this game mode ends up. There is so much potential. There is so much enjoyment from it. It's so polished. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to just slide all the way back to slide 1 so we can look at my little logo, whatever. Anyways, this is Risk SC with the co-op community. And if you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. But before we go, I want to give a huge shout out to, surprisingly enough, the StarCraft 2 BattleNet forum, because for the first time in StarCraft 2 BattleNet history, there is actually a forum of really positive and really, really, really cool people. I would totally encourage you to go check out the co-op section of the BattleNet forum because there's actually a lot of productive stuff going down there. A special shout out to Sikin and also to, one second here, I gotta get his name. Because this dude is a total warrior when it comes to the co-op scene. He works so hard. Where are you at, man? Crystal Daz, there we go. This man grinds out so many games, and these are some of the best suggestions. I got a lot of these suggestions from other people and from just various forums that I read from, so special shout out to Crystal Daz. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Blizzard. Keep up the hard work. If you could even put in 1/4 of these, we're going to keep coming back and playing because we love co-op. Anyways, guys, have a nice day, and I will see you guys next time. This is Risk signing out.